Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome to Being Well with Vaishali. This is our first live in this forum. You remember last week on 14th May I came with a subject that is weigh your words before saying. Today I am going to do live on the same subject but in English. Why in English? I told you that I am doing it for Bengalis, South Indians, Northeastern zones people and Bangladesh who are not very comfortable with Hindi. Who are not comfortable with Hindi. I am doing this thing today in English for them mainly who are not very comfortable with Hindi. So last day 14th May I came after a long time, almost after 5 months, not 5 months, most probably 4 to 5 months gap was there. And you know the reason. In last September 2021, my closest one, my dearest one, my beloved brother suddenly demised. And after that I came once in life. That was in November. I came here to describe you the philosophy of my brother Rajarshi Ghosh, his lifestyle, how he celebrated his full life on earth. And the topic was celebration of life. I think you remember. Suresh Kumar, welcome. So you all connect with me right now. Please connect. So I was absent for a long time because I had a mission. I think you all have seen lots of newspaper releases, media coverage, online news, on different news on a novel work of mine, that is publishing my brother's book. That was a mission for me and I completed in 3-4 months, and I was in Kolkata mainly. I searched his most of the writings, like his poems, his stories, his diary writing, everything I searched. I connected. My mother also helped me, and I edited, printed, and finally published. And you know it was a very successful mission. I arranged a big cultural show on his birthday, 24th February in Kolkata. A cultural program was held in Birendra Manch, Kolkata. That day full press conference was there, book launching program was there. I acted in a solo drama. It was a solo drama, 26/11 on stage, alone acting in Hindi. And finally, there was a movie. I showed it on a big screen, written by my brother and acted by my brother also. That was a Bengali movie named Bhair Mukh. For the last time, we have seen him on big screen. You know, my brother was an actor, radio presenter, writer, reciter. So that day it was a very big program. Full press was there, media coverage was there completely, and it was successful. And you know, I think you have seen the pic of the book many a times on FB, Instagram, in many newspaper releases. So this is Rajarshi Ghosh, my brother Raja, and this is a collage made by my one friend. I also arranged all those pics since his babyhood. Since his babyhood to present time, we made a collage with lots of pics, just as a memory. He celebrated his life on earth and I celebrated his art. Let's come to the topic, today's topic. Today's topic is weigh your words before you saying. Whenever you say something, you should think before that. You have to think 2-3 things. Like, is it necessary? Is it necessary to say this thing? What will be the impact of my words on that person or that situation? Third, is our relationship will be same after I say all those things? So you have to think a lot, because it's humans have it to talk without thinking, to give free advice, and this is bad. It's not done. Like, I'm giving you an example. Before that, I'm telling one thing. Every word has a power because it's a sound. All science students agree with me that sound has a power. Like chanting, when you chant, it has a power. It creates a different field, an energy field surrounding you. It can change your life. It can change your luck. So word has a power. It's a sound, it's a power. So whenever you're saying something to somebody, the word has some weight. Okay? So you have to think whether I say this thing, so it can affect others' life. It has an impact on others' life. So I'm giving you an example. Like your cousin sister or your any friend, a girl, she was going with a guy some days ago, and after that, later on, you asked her, was the guy with you that day? And she replied, he's my best friend. He's my very good friend. She's a very good friend of mine. And you, without thinking anything, commented, why don't you marry him? When you both get along so nicely? What is this? You have no idea about the chemistry between them. You don't know whether they are they can be very good couple or not, because you are not living her life. You are not living their situation. You are not in that situation. Now you have no idea whether they are compatible as a couple also, whether they love each other. You know nothing. But still you comment. Why? Because it's your habit. Change this habit. As a life coach, I am telling you, change this habit. This is very bad habit. I have a very good friend of mine who is a costing accountant. He used to work as an auditor. He was working very well, and suddenly he changed his profession and he started printing business, and he's loving it. But people didn't give him space, didn't give him space to take his decision. He has taken decision, but people are trying to disturb him, saying that you are a CA, it was a good job to audit, why you are doing this type of business, and it's very hard working, it's very risky. No way. It's his life, his liking, his choice. Even you are their parents, still you think before saying. It's absolutely his life, and you are not living his life. So who are you to comment like this? It has an impact on his life. And your relationship, think about the relationship. You have a good relationship, good rapport with people, but suddenly you are starting to say all those things. Don't give advice in free. When my brother departed suddenly, a few people started to give advice in free. Your mother should be shifted to Mumbai. You have to shift to Kolkata. Why? You have no idea whether she is comfortable in Mumbai, whether she loves Mumbai, whether it will be fruitful for my career to go back to Kolkata. You know nothing. Even you don't know whether we share a good chemistry. Me and my mother, you have no idea. But still, it's your habit. It's your habit to say. Change this habit. You say people, when you are in Lucknow, you are much better. But in Delhi, you are not earning more. So this life is not good. No. Don't say all those things. Seema Ahuja Bundela, welcome. I think your first time in my life in this forum. Thank you for coming. So this is the thing. You suddenly say this thing. That was better for you. This is not good for you. Who are you to say all those things? Even your very close friends, still you can't say. Without asking any help, any guidance, you are not supposed to give any advice. Even if they ask advice from you, you shouldn't give it. Because you are not the expert. You should say them, visit a psychologist, visit a psychiatrist doctor or a spiritual guru. They can guide you better. They can guide you better. And you can say, why don't people ignore it? We are giving advice in free. Why people are not ignoring us? Sometimes people can't ignore. All people don't have that power to ignore. Who are very strong, they can. So it's better you stop giving advice. You can ask me, why you are giving advice then? There is a reason. First reason is I am not giving you personally. It's generalized. I am giving you advice generally. First thing. Second thing, I have given a lot of time to be a life coach. I completed my diploma in NLP, Neuro-Lingual Programming. How brain works, how you can change your thought process, we have learned a lot on NLP. I am a Loa practitioner. I know Reiki. I learned aura cleansing. I work as a healer. I have given my 4-5 years in all these subjects. So I gathered knowledge and I am able to suggest you. So I am suggesting you, please don't give advice in free. It's risky for your relationship with that person who are you talking to, and it's risky for his life also. Sometimes people say, no, all people say that you have to pick up this career, you have to pick singing. So I did it. Don't give them this type of lame excuse. She didn't like singing much. Still, people are saying, you sing well, so you should take singing as a career. Swapnil Vengur Lekar, welcome. From her mind, from her heart, what she was thinking is totally her call, is totally her problem. You shouldn't enter or interfere in it. So this is the thing. I think you can understand what I want to say. Learn good manner, not to advise people in free. Even if they ask you to give suggestions, better you discuss for a long time. You have to go very inside the problem, but you don't have much time. You are not living their life, so it will take a lot of time to be in their situation, to feel their situation properly. So it will take a lot of time. If you don't have much time, please ask them to visit psychiatrist, doctor or spiritual gurus or life coach. Right? This much I want to say today. So I said, one request to all. I started my YouTube channel named Being Well with Vaishali. I have given the link many a times. My request to all, please subscribe with my channel Being Well with Vaishali. So, all for today. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching me, listening to me. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya.